This is my history. I was never born in slavery. When I speak, I mean, I am therefore we are a people whose legacy transcends 400 years of European captivity. This is my history, rooted in African spirituality, preaching and teaching to love the original self, respect nature, ancestor veneration, seek the righteous path to knowledge, wisdom and understanding of life and death, because we live forever. As long as our children speak about our African legacy, this is my history. From Amenhotep to Malcolm X, from Hatshepsut to Assata Shakur, from the Orisha to Kwanzaa, from Cairo to the Cape, from Cuba to Trinidad and Tobago, from Asia to Australia, from the beginning of time to infinity, this is my history. Nubian, Kemitian, Ashanti, Wolof, Hausa, Yoruba, Zulu, African people, black people, my people, our people. Now when I speak of black, I mean color, culture, and spiritual consciousness. To know that self-knowledge is key to our liberty in this war against Euro-American South African brutality. This is my history. This is my history. Them say what is to be must be. Life is but a continuous cycle. But now I speak, we write in foreign tongues because they came, they saw, they conquer. Genocide I roots mine. Like the devil they stole we land. Kidnap we soul for pieces of gold. Rape me mother, behead my father, castrate me brother, lust for me sister. This is my history. Victims of European pirates of the seven seas, who came in boats from ships, sailed by heroes of Caucasian descendants, Sir Francis Drake, Henry Morgan, Cristobal Colon, Henry the Navigator, John Hawkins, who stripped us and packed us like rats in hulls of slave ship, a free trip down Atlantic lane, to experience only sorrow and pain. This is my history. This is my history. Once living in high society, wild beast stalk you land with baton in hand, remind me of 20th century Babylon. From the cave they sprang with the assistance of an African, only to wreak havoc in foreign land. Talking about Ice Age people, European people, British, French, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, white people. Now when I speak of white, I mean those racist crackers who plot to annihilate my story. This is my history. This is my history. Telling her story, because in essence I am she and she is me. As godlike beings, let us restore our strength and power. Know right from wrong. Teach the youth the truth about him African roots. This is my history. So don't be pessimistic, because all is not lost. Since I stand before you, moving and grooving to revolutionary sounds invoked by my lost but found spiritual self. So picture a scene of the moon and the sun, because that is truly she and me. This is my history.
My stomach and not getting better. When I left you, I thought I'd be cool. I told myself I was over you, but I was lying through my teeth. I started crying immediately.
Man, it took me so long to get this ready, man. Oh my God, great Ujamaa to each and every last one of you. Without any further ado, no ado. About to get it started. Oh, I ain't got no music running. Let me get my moves together. I'm so glad I got in shape when I was young, so I could deteriorate slowly. Oh my God.
I'm walking to a new beat. Yes, I think I want some new sheets. And ooh,
I think I found a new dance. You played me for the last time.
What am I supposed to do? Yes, I think I found a new
girl. You, man, let's go. What happened? There you go. You better wash them sheets, girl. You gotta wash them sheets. That's dirty. What's going on? Oh, it's time to grab the family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sit up here, Kid Magic. Woo! Kid Magic out. Shots out. Dang, I still was half an hour late. Oh. Drink your water. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Through the nose, down to the belly. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Come on now, get your water. Don't get that sink water though. Simply pour some water. Come on now, get that filtered water. Drink. Filters on that. Drink. The drip. The spring water. Or should I say, live, pour, then. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water, fam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave.
Take your breath. Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
I love my life. I love my life.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. I just thought about something. If I can embed the player on my post, I can also embed. This is ingenious. This is genius what you could do now. Hold on. So family, I just figured out, because I embed my player on my new post that I do on my new post that I do on my blog, GNJMedia Journey, on our webpage, GNJMedia.support. We got GNJ.media and we got GNJMedia.support. So I started using GNJMedia.support again and started posting up, but I just figured out that we got an embed piece on here, and at the same time that I'm able to embed my player on there, I can also embed, possibly, let me see, a sign-up list. Let's see what that look like. Compose view. Oh my God, let me see. Okay, we updated. Let's see what it look like. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. It say, oops, an error. I think I broke Blogger. I think I broke it, y'all. No, it's working. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so, new scene, please. All right, so I go to my blog. So, the latest post, if I update this, so on the post on GNJMedia Journey. So now, when you come to GNJ.media, if you come on your computer or a laptop, on your left-hand side, you'll see that it's automatically playing on the broadcast, on the podcast, right? Now, and then you got other shows that you can go through, but if you go down farther, you'll see the stream is live on the side, right? But over here is a sample of what I send out every morning to the people in the in Ujamaa Journey. Now, these ads, we need to, we kind of got to have the ads. You hate to say it, but so in order, so if you wanted to read a little bit, you not only get to read, but you also, close please. All right, but you also will get the player in here. There you go, there's the player with a slight little picture. And then also you got the follow, where you're able to follow. So now I can post this up inside of what I'm doing right now, every day. So now I can just put that in there and boom, you can, so people can follow, and that's dope. I didn't think about that. I'm like, ooh, okay, cool. So I just thought about it this morning. But anyway, family, it feels so good to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty. Oh, I ain't show y'all. I'm sitting up here doing all this talking. I ain't even switched to the news scene. My fault. Let me go on and do that real quick. All right, so, for those that we're going to start over. I'm going to start over. My ignorance. So when you come to Ujamaa Journey, you see boom, 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 don't have the rising sun. Then teach they ain't do this one. But I figured that looked kind of rising sunnish. Pretty beautiful back there, right? And when you go down, if you look on the left, you got the follow thing where you could go and click and put your email address and follow, learn about GNJMedia Journey Media, sign up for our email list right there. You got us streaming right here. You could play it live right there. You got all of the old shows. You got a lot of the old shows, and you go back through and see what we've been doing. But you go down a little bit farther, you see us actually streaming live right now, right? But then you go over, you got the article, you got the Myth About Emotions, because that is Myth About Emotion and its effects on Ujamaa. You got the sample article that I send out every morning, right? You feel free to share it. You click that button, you can share it on your Facebook, you can share it on your Twitter, you can share it if you're on Pinterest, you can even email it to people, right? Now, but what goes with this email? So if you click on this, right, it'll take you to the article. And the article looks like this. It has, it has all that, right? I could put the video that I have, but that seemed like quite a lot. But anyway, I could put it in there, right? But then you still have the full streaming video, but then also I embedded where you can also follow us in there. And I'm going to start including that on a daily basis. So those people that might be coming through Ujamaa Journey Media can go on and they could go on and get a taste of it. But then also some of our most popular ones, How to Pour Libations. That's one of the most popular ones. Is IT, third key of GNJ.Media. Wow, a lot of people like that. Salvation. Wow. All right, but hey, let me stop. Let me get into the show, right? Let me get back. I need to go back to my screen, right? Get y'all together and let y'all know there's nothing like standing in the congregation of the mighty. That's right. I'm waiting for y'all to come on. I'm standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know that this is a Heart of a Simple production. But before we press the lion, I want to say we want to give all of those a round of applause that were born on Ujamaa. Those Ujamaa babies, those Ujamaa born. Come on, give it up for them. Come on now. Give it up. Come on now. Y'all do better than that. Give it up for them. Now, I can say it's a Heart of a Simple production. But we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Straight to it. Let's get straight to it. We want to go straight back to our noon scene. So I could go over some of the news real quick. Just some of the stuff. Will you have these at the family cookout? Snoop Doggy Dogg. After being grossed out by how they're made, Snoop Dogg reportedly prepares to launch a hot dog brand. Hot dog and sausages. Will you be having Snoop Dogg Doggy Dog dogs at your cookout? Will you be grilling Snoop Dogg's hot dogs on your grill at the family cookout? Will you be putting Snoop Dogg sausage in your mouth? Just wondering. I'm just asking. Go and read it. Y'all gonna check it out for yourself. Just thought it would be entertaining. All right, beware of pump and dump. Investing is different than gambling. Now, family, here at GNJMedia Journey, we're talking about building wealth. Of course, fighting for reparations and what's owed to our people, but also building wealth slowly but surely, not investing to make a quick gain. That's called gambling. A lot of you want to gamble, so you're looking for those things, and you could be influenced by influencers, right? You could be put up under the influence of a Kim Kardashian. You're following the ass, right? Or you could be influenced by a Floyd Mayweather, who lets you know that his middle name is money. So if you got enough money, he will almost advertise anything for you, right? When we're dealing with this crypto thing, and even with certain stocks, because some of y'all like the penny stocks and stuff, there's a thing called pump and dump. It's where hype is built up about something, and those people who got in early and those people in the know that it's going to be pumped up. They're going to pump it up. So I got this stock, and it's going to move from a penny. I bought 50,000 shares or something like that. And they had a penny, and they're going to go up to $1. And I got 50,000 shares of this penny stock. And soon as it hits the high point, I sell. So now, going in, I take out all of my, all of my earnings, pull the money out, causing a problem with the stock, because usually those type of people are like whales. They got a lot of the stock, and they pull it out, and all of a sudden, the stock prices start to crash. That's called a pump and dump. I put my money in, I invest in something, I pump it up, and when people get excited about it and bring it up just a little bit, just enough to where I'm comfortable and I'm going to make astronomical amount, I pull it out. You know what I'm saying? That's called a pump and dump. So if you are caught up on influences, and if you are being influenced rather than doing your own research, and you're looking for a quick buck, remember the philosophy of GNJMedia: if it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. We're looking for those nice, long-term, small, micro investments that we could make over a lifetime. And we're interested in teaching our children to do the same. A little bit at a time. One chop at a time is how you chop down the tree. One bite at a time is how you eat the elephant. One step at a time is how you complete a journey. So it's one investment at a time is how you move towards wealth, right? And a lot of y'all, I want you to get this out your mind. Like those of you that's in my age bracket, we might not see it, right? But remember, your children can't inherit your job. Well, they can't inherit your job. You understand what I'm saying? But they can inherit your investments that you leave behind. Your interest-bearing investments. All right? So we want to keep this. Kim K, Floyd Mayweather, sued by crypto investors. Right? They got him, and y'all can read that. I just want to stress the point about pump and dump. Bank of America is the latest to cut overdraft fees. And I put being taxed for being broke. It's incredible how they will charge you, like JP Morgan, I think they up to like almost $50. They'll, you do overdraft, they'll charge you $50. Right? Other banks is like, no, we ain't doing that. We're taking that away. We're going to move it down to $5. They will charge you an amount that's almost, if you overdrafted, and they could look at all of your information and see that you don't have the money, They know that they're putting you in a hardship. So rather than just saying no to the thing, they're going to charge you the money. Or they say no and then charge you the money anyway. So no, you can't get that. And how dare you try to spend money that's not your own? Who do you think you are, the United States government? You know what I'm saying? So, the overdraft fee is basically a tax on the poor. Basically a tax on the poor. We need to be clear about that. Let's see how our ad is doing today. They said we have in five days ago, we hit 2.1K views. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. So I'm going to have to go back and go in and check on the results, and I'm gonna go back and pump it back up. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep pumping it up. We got to keep pumping it up. All right. Let's go and get back into the game. Family. As you know, let's go on and do what we came here to do. For those of you that are on the Nguza Saba Challenge, family, get your notebook out. Get your notebook out. Get ready to write. I have some powerful proverbs for you today. Today's date is 1/13/22-6. We are on Ujamaa. And I am about to hit you with the other things that you need to know. Now, the Nguza Saba Challenge, I haven't had a chance to sit down and do it. I've been, like I said, actually, it's been a pretty busy week. On Monday, I actually was coaching a client on putting together their landing page and helping them build their stuff for their social media presence. On Kujichagulia, Gianni met on the phone, and then we had our mindset meeting. I had met with my mindset team. Then after that, on Ujamaa last night, I met with a client to help them set up a landing page. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, slowly but surely, some people are noticing and like asking questions and inboxing us and stuff like that, and we getting busy. You know what I'm saying? We're getting busy. I'm trying to tell you, 2022 is going to be headbreaker. Yeah, A is that year of family, and I'm moving into a year of power. Study, rest, and perfection. All the looking back that I've been doing studying is going to start manifesting in this coming year. My 8 don't start until after my birthday. But anyway, let's get it. Can I get the theme music, please?
It's the proverb
of the day. Family. Proverb of the day. Very good one. Listen up close, young grasshopper. Get your pen ready so that you can mark it down. Smile. Heaven is watching. That's the proverb of the day. Tell me, what does it mean to you?
It's the proverb. The proverb.
Smile, heaven is watching. That one hit me because I don't know, it's those of you that have been with me for a long time, a lot of y'all know that I often make a statement. I often say black folks are closet atheists. I know people be getting mad. Be like, hey, black folks are closet atheists. Because in many of our actions, we talk about how spiritual we is. We talk about how connected we are with the Creator, how we got the rhythm of the universe, but yet many of us act on this planet as if there is nothing watching. I am going to be responsible for nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm so irresponsible that I don't give a damn about my future generations. I'm going to live my best life screaming that I believe in this eternal being that's watching my behaviors. thinking that no matter what I do, at the last minute, I'll have time to ask for forgiveness, and magically, I will be forgiven. And I will go to some mysterious place and chill for all eternity. Insanity. That shit is insane. So not only do you not give a fuck about what's coming in the future generations, you don't even have enough. Many of us don't even have enough gumption to give a damn about where our eternal soul, we're leaving our eternal soul to the gamble that we gonna have enough time to change our life. You gamble with your soul like you gamble with your money. You gamble with your soul like you do your investments. You don't. All right, but yo, the proverb of the day is for you to go on and do your thing. I did my thing real quick. But you know, like I said, and family, remember this. You don't have to just, you can use the Nguzo Saba Challenge. Hashtag Nguzo Saba Challenge. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? And I can post it up for those that are interested. Those that are interested, you want to get your own, you want to get your book, you can do it. And you want to join the Nguzo Saba Challenge, you can. Family, remember, but you don't just have to join the Nguzo Saba Challenge and just write in the book. You can do exactly what I'm doing. Right? If you want to do the 21-day Nguzo Saba Challenge, let me give you a challenge. Do a show for 21 days. I will air it on GNJMedia Journey for you. I will let you know the times every day because I have time during the day where I can sit down and I can get your stuff and I will stream it. Did they hear me? You want a challenge, right? You want a challenge. Do what I do for 21 days straight. Hell, do it for 7. Hell, do it. No, I ain't going not below 7. Above 7. But I challenge you. I'm guaranteeing you that you have to structure your life around doing the show, around doing the stuff, and I will walk you through and show you how to do everything to get ready for your show. And it don't even have to be extreme as mine. You don't have to do the blog, but you have to do a write-up, right? You have to do a write-up, right? And it don't have to even line up exactly what you're doing, right? I'm throwing it out there, right? Because some of y'all like, oh, I can't fast, Brother High Tim. I can't work out for 7 days straight. Okay, get up and do your show. I started on a goddamn cell phone. Get up and do a podcast. I challenge you. Get up and share your thoughts about what's going on in the world, your thoughts about your philosophy, your thoughts about life, your lessons for your children. I challenge you. I dare you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have time to write, do you have time to do it while you're in your car? Because I done did shows driving in the damn car. Just letting y'all know, I'm not playing with this. This right here, this process that I go through every day changed my life. And what's crazy is that everything that preceded where I am and what I'm doing right now prepared me for this moment. Tell him, anime. Tell him. All right, hold on. My fault. Let me go on. We gotta get it. Folktale time, man. Time for the folktale. Folktale of the day. The woman and her hen. A woman possessed a hen that gave her an egg every day. She often pondered how she might obtain 2 eggs daily instead of 1, and at last, to gain her purpose, determined to get a hen a double allowance of barley. From that day, the hen became fat and sleek and never once laid another egg. Whew. Man, y'all get it? Folktale. Hope you get the lesson. The woman and the hen. You can write about that. The woman and her hen. Wanted 2 eggs instead of 1. You know, it's funny that one fell. It's funny that one fell on the day where one of the principles of the day is gratitude. That's the ancestors know how to work, family. Funny that this fell on gratitude. Wow. See, this journal and these journals that I'm saying that people need to write, they also allow you to identify patterns in your life. It also allows you to identify and to remember when you have had ancestral intercessions. Right there, for me, although some of y'all be like, it's just chance. For me, that's called an ancestral intercession. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that's me. That's me, you know, but and nobody has to agree with me. And nobody has to agree with you. All right, so let's get it. Let's get it. So we have done those. Now it's time for us to rant. To get to the rant of the day, family. The show today is called Myth About Emotions and Effects on Ujamaa. So anime, baby, if you could you prepare the way for Brother Hatim, please? Could you please? Whoa, that means get your mind ready because I'm pulling out my weapons. You need to pull out your weapons. Come on, get your shield and get your sword. Come on, get your shield and your sword. Get ready for some battle, y'all, because I'm not playing with this, right? Myths about emotions. Myth about emotions and its effect on Ujamaa. Now, I need to stress the fact that for us at GNJMe, like I said, we have several systems. Ujamaa aligns with gratitude. So I need you to understand. So gratitude and Ujamaa are interchangeable for us. Also, we can interchange the principles of Ma'at in there as well, which is the principle of reciprocity. So those of you that understand GNJMe philosophy, Ujamaa, in many cases, is the point that signaled for us that we was onto something when we started arranging the days of the week. You understand what I'm saying? When we started comparing the principles, well, these principles line up with this. And these principles line up with this. And this principle lines up with the chakras. And this was the point where it all started coming together for us. Right? And we like, okay, cool. So I'm like, all right. So when I'm dealing with emotions affect my gratitude. Emotions affect the economy of my life and my community. It affects my ability to cooperate. It affects the reciprocity in my life. So we need to go on and wrestle with these. Now, the first thing that really sparked this was I was listening to a conversation, which, I do a lot of. I eavesdrop. And I listen. And I often hear the term, men are less emotional than women. And I have to say,
tell him something, Jones. Bitch, please.
I have to, because this is the issue, right? The fact is not men are less emotional than women because we feel the full gambit of the emotions. We just may not have the vocabulary to express it. We just might pinpoint and express the emotions in a different way, but we feel all of the emotions. All of them. We could cover them up, we could hide them, but we have and feel the total gambit of the emotions. It's how we respond to them as men and women that makes the difference. It's not that we are less emotional. No. It's the fact in how we deal with it and how we respond to your emotions. You can't tell me, being a man, that I have less emotions than a woman. I respond to my emotions differently, and the world demands a certain way that I deal with the emotions that I feel. As a matter of fact, it has stripped me of the words to even express the things that I'm feeling, so I have to put them into a category of mad, sad, and scared. And as a matter of fact, being a man, shit, I ain't really allowed to be scared, so that eliminates that one. Sad. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to express that. So my emotional range is trapped within man. So it's not that I don't feel emotions. It's that my education has not taught me or given me the tools to really deal with the emotions that I do feel. Now, so with that being in mind, and I'm like, and I know that's gonna piss off some of y'all, because some of y'all want to believe the myths that's been given to us about men and women, because it's myths, and we want to believe the myths about emotions. But I'm telling you right now, it's messing up your money. It's messing up your life. It's messing up your reciprocity. It's messing up your ability to cooperate. Now, I'm going to just go through what I got real quick, and we're going to make it through real quick. I got 5 minutes left. Emotions are like the wind. We can't see them, but they definitely affect us. Now, I want y'all to remember, those of you that's been watching, that watch In Class with Carl on Karen Hunter's show. When Gray Carl was talking about the netter, he talked about the symbol for it being the 3 flags, I think. Either it's the flag or it's 3 flags. And he says that the netters are represented by the flags, not because of the flags, is being represented by the effect that something invisible has on the flag. Because if you look at a flag usually is laying down, and the only time a flag is standing up is when the invisible force of the wind is blowing it. So what it reminds all of us of is that the netter are that invisible force in which our life is prepared or propelled. You understand what I'm saying? These invisible forces have effects on us, and emotions is just like that. It's an invisible force that have effects on us. We explore how these emotions affect our personal lives and business enterprises. Join the conversation. We will explore the myth of emotions, how they are used against us, and what we can do to change the control our destiny. All right. Now you get this whole write-up if you are a follower, if you are a follower of GNJMedia Journey, if you are on our email list. I send out these emails every day. Myth: emotions can be bottled up or ignored. We already know the effect of that shit, right? I mean, do we even need to have that conversation? We know how bottling up can do it, but let me go and read it. Truth: if we ignore or bottle up these emotions, they have a tendency to fester inside of us until they explode in displays of anger or stress that ultimately harm ourselves and others. Come on, family. Right? So we got to have different modes. We do have to express these. We can't bottle up. We can't ignore the emotions. But we have to learn to properly identify them so that we can do or have the conversations that we need to have. And many of us, because we bottled us stuff and we got stuff bottled up in us from so long ago, that we need to have rituals where we are allowed to have release of these. Because some of the people that you are mad at, you don't even remember no more. Some of the things that you are angry about or upset about or sad about or depressed about, you don't even remember what it is, and you can't even express it to the people. So you need rituals in your life so that you can purge yourself. That's the importance of the rituals, because the rituals allow the community to do something and to direct the force of emotions in a direction that helps the community. So anytime you go into a ritual and it's like robots acting and shit all the time, come on, fam. Y'all haven't been to a real ritual. Let me tell you about something called that we do at Simba that was brought by a brother by the name of Charles Traylor to Simba, by the way, called the Pain Fire. We allow people to express themselves. We allow people to explore pains and share them at the fire. And then we burn them up and leave them at the fire. When the ritual is adhered to and done properly, you might have to carry some people away. You might have to carry some. You just sitting up there and listening, and what it does, it connects everybody there because everybody realize we share something. We share pain, and then we are allowed to share the pain, and we are allowed to get the anger out, and we are allowed to get the sorrow out. We are allowed to get the suffering out. And you start noticing a change, even in the most thuggish individuals when the ritual is done right. Even in the most guarded individual, if the ritual is done right. If the trust have been built up in there. And those are the type of rituals that we need to get back to. See, because the ceremonies are more of a show. So you can allow outsiders to come to some of the ceremonies. But the ritual is for the people. The ritual is for the tribe. The ritual has to be understood by the elders and the ritual leaders so that they can start putting the pieces in place before the ritual, because the us gathering around the fire is the last step. There are 15 steps that we have to go through in order to even get there. I'm out of time. I ain't even done yet. Let me go on and finish. Emotions must be expressed immediately. A myth. The myth. Emotions must be expressed immediately. It's a myth. In today's world, there's an emphasis on expressing yourself immediately through social media or other outlets of expression. I tell my children that everybody don't need to know what's on your mind. Sometimes, yes, you do need, yes, sometimes, but those individuals who have a habit of believing that your truth and that you need to be able to speak your mind all the damn time are idiots. You have no strategy, and you might feel good for a moment, but you have exposed yourself and have chased people away from your life. Sometimes you just need to learn how to shut up. Or listen to Jones real quick.
Bitch, please.
Shut up. Because some of y'all out there are just spewing out shit, right? That don't need to be spewed out. And everybody don't need to know how you feel. Because you might discover that what you are feeling in that moment is just in that moment. Some of y'all think that the world rotates around you and that everybody needs to hear what the fuck you feeling. No, we don't. No, thank you. You can keep it. You can have it. It's all yours. And many of us are responding from our suffering and our hurt and our delusions. So other things are being filtered through those things. See, when we don't allow ourselves time to release, and when we have never experienced a true release, what happens is we start formulating filters around the madness that has been in our life. So the only thing I could get from you is madness. This is why Brother Hatim sometimes just leave, and there are people involved in my life that know for a fact that I will just disappear. As my grandmother told me a long time ago, baby, I love you, but I could love you with a long-handled spoon. I don't have to be around if you feel you need to spout off all the time. And I'm trying to train my daughters. I'm trying to train all those around me, especially because one of my youngest daughter, she feels that she will tell you. And it ain't just that she emotional, but she feels that she needs to be able to tell you what's on her mind. I say, baby, everybody, and you gonna learn this the hard way. Everybody don't need to know what you're thinking. All right? or what you're feeling. However, there is no reason why you should feel compelled to express yourself at every moment that you feel stressed or angry. The negative consequences of expressing your emotions in the heat of the moment far outweigh any positive effect it may have in helping you to release tension and relax. You get to relax and release tension in the moment, but the truth that you feel that you have shared and you have relieved yourself, but you have probably caused all types of trauma in other people's lives. Thank you very much. So take a deep breath, count to 10, go for a walk, meditate, or call a friend when you tell yourself, when you feel yourself getting upset instead of immediately responding. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Of course, you know that's a myth. The thoughts we think and the beliefs we have, and I want y'all to listen to this very carefully, and go back and evaluate. The thoughts we think and the beliefs we have actually create our emotional states. When we are emotionally upset, we are literally in an altered state of consciousness. The emotions produced by our thoughts and beliefs result in physiological changes that affect our body chemistry. So our thoughts and our beliefs shape our emotions, right? Now, and it affects us physiologically. Now, what you need to evaluate, even before we get to the emotional part, is what are you thinking about and what do you believe? And do either one of these things contribute to you living a better life? Many of us are miserable and in emotional wrecks, right? Because of our stinking thinking. That's what they call it in Alcoholics Anonymous, I think, or at least in the field of when you're trying to help people get off of drugs and alcohol. It's stinking thinking, right? We got bad thoughts that's flowing through us. We got horrible beliefs. And these bad thoughts and these horrible beliefs mess us up, and we can do nothing but express them emotionally, because our bad thoughts and our bad beliefs let us know that this is it. It's just messed up. But I'm trying to tell you, family, you need to evaluate that shit. You know what I'm saying? They cause the physiological effects our body and chemistry. When this happens, every cell in our body actually receives the message, which can manifest as disease. As we said at the beginning of this piece, emotions are like the wind. We can't see them, but they definitely affect us. They can blow us around and blow us away, making it hard to stand firm on solid ground. I'm gonna stop right there. You go on. Those of you that get the email, you can get the rest of it. But here you go. Here go the questions. Get out. Come on, get your shield out. You know what I'm saying? If I hurt your feelings, you should have had the shield up. You should have had your weapon out so you could parry. That ain't me, brother Hot Tim. That ain't me. Get your weapon out. Here you go. Questions. Either you can go and deal with one of them, or you can deal with all of them. It's in the email. How do you use your emotion to your advantage? What's the best way to control your emotions? Hell, can you control your emotions? What do you think of when you hear the word emotion? What positive and negative emotions do you experience on a daily basis? What are some emotional triggers you have experienced? You should know that the road to self-mastery is littered with questions designed to help trip you up. That's my job. The trickster. I'm going to trip you up, make you stumble. Because it says it is in the falling on the road that we and you get a true look at your character. That's a Hot Tim original, by the way. Give it up for Hot Tim. Here are some of the myths about emotions that we need to dispel, and then I'm done. We had 17 minutes. Emotions are bad. Some of y'all out here trying to live Dr. Spock's life. Emotions bad. Logic good. Yeah, that should have killed you too. You suppressing something that can't, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to hold back a hungry bulldog, homie, and it's eating you up because you ain't feeding it on the out. It's eating you up. Emotions bad. Do not feel emotions. I'm not supposed to feel anything. No, we need to learn the words, because sometimes what we think is anger is something else. And because we can't describe what it is, this is why when it's very important that people really listen to Elder Marumisu of the Aya Institute, where when he goes around and he does his emotional, it's basically emotional intelligence training, and he gives us the things, gives us keywords to be able to use. What are you feeling? What are you feeling right now? Mad, sad, or scared? He broke it down. Mad, sad, or scared, or somewhere in between there. What's going on with you? If you're mad, right? What's the violation? If you're sad, what's the loss? If you're scared, what's the danger? And if what you are feeling cannot fall and cannot answer that question, then you're feeling something else, which means that now you got to do some, damn, what am I feeling? You got to do some introspective. You got to do some conversation with yourself. And some of y'all don't like yourself, so you don't want to talk to yourself. You don't like talking to yourself, right? These questions are dumb. Feelings can hurt you. Yeah, if we don't understand them. Myth. Releasing emotions will make you a better person. Yes and no. Place and time. Do not express your emotions to others. Part of that is developing, you don't express them with people you don't trust. But a trusted friend will allow you to be able to get some of that out, allow you to process it, and then be able and wise enough. Hopefully you got friends in your life that can ask you, what are you feeling? Are you mad, sad, or scared? And help you identify it. See, that's why it's important to have tribe around you, people that think like you, people that are able to use the methods to help you be who you say you are. Many of y'all are being opposite or being below who you say you are. I hear some of the names out there. I hear some of the beliefs out there. You're acting below what you call yourself, and you're acting below who you say you are. And all we're asking you is to stand up and be who you say you are. Live up to the title that you give yourself or that you receive. Live up to it. And can you live up to it in the African framework? Can you live up to it in our framework? And can you use it to make other people better? All right, I'm going to stop right there, Anime, if you would. I didn't even put on my rain. I don't know what's going on. I ain't had the rain on in a couple of days. And if you could you play my theme music? I'm thinking all the time. Yes, I am. So I'm going to give y'all a couple of seconds to get yourself together, because I know some of y'all might be like, he done went off and messed up my day. He done messed up my day. That brother Hatim run his mouth.
Hour by hour. You lose your history. You lose your power. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. You lose your faith. You lose your power. If it is to be, it's up to me. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the people around me. I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. Cause I walk with good. And I talk with good. And I am good. And that feels real good. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Until your good is your better. And your better is your best. Black people. You were once great. You shall be great again. Lose not faith. Lose not courage. Go forward. Uplift the race. Harambe. I'd like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To total freedom.
To total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged, I must say I will not surrender.
I must say I will not surrender.
My position or my dignity.
My position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure.
But instead I will endure.
Until the final victory is won.
Until the final victory is won.
Hold tap.
Hold tap.
All right, we are back, family. Hopefully you was able to do that pledge. Hopefully something, because the whole piece is, family, I'm trying to get y'all to think now. Not saying that you're not thinking, but, you know, maybe we might need to think a little bit differently, because we are very creative. Now, listen to me. I have the ability to create daily puzzles. Sudoku, puzzles around the rant of the day, word searches, and things like that. And I'm wondering if we have an audience, you know what I'm saying, that would enjoy being able to solve some of these puzzles, because I'm creating these puzzles for the young people, and I'm challenging them to move through them. So I would love to be able to demonstrate that we have a contingent of adults that's doing the same thing and working on the very same puzzles that some of our young people are working on, right? But yo, I'm throwing them out. I wasn't able to send it today for the adults, but I'll be sending it out in the afternoon, because until I start getting my pattern to where I come in and create the show and pull the words out and stuff, it's another 45-minute process. So that means I might have to get up a little bit earlier, or shorten my time in the bath. And I don't know about shortening my time in the bath. I might need to get up at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And get down here exactly at 4, so that I can start doing, because I got a lot of stuff to do. Like I said, this is a life-changing process. You know what I'm saying? So we lift up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. Grab your glass. Hopefully y'all know the rules. My fault. Those who are interested in the ritual aspect of the toast, this is more of a ceremony. The ritual aspect of the toast takes place at 5:45 a.m. Right? You are welcome, and you are welcome to add your ancestors to the list. If you want to participate with that and participate with this, it's your choice. But the best way to do all this is to get on our email list. I keep stressing that. I'm pushing out the email list. Get on our email list so that we can get in touch with you regardless of what's happening around us. You know what I'm saying? As long as the email is up, we are able to get at you. They can block us on any one of these social networks at any given time. So I want you to be aware of that. So I want you to understand that, you know, even though we could have a YouTube channel, and even though we could have, you know what I'm saying, because we haven't had any problems with Spreaker, but we got the podcast. At any given time, all that shit could be shut down. And as long as there's emails, I'll be able to get in touch with people. You understand what I'm saying? Until they shut that down too. But anyway, we're trying to grow, and as our technology get better here at Ujamaa, and Sector 1's technology get better, you know what I'm saying, we may be able to move over to totally our own space. that's simple enough for everybody to be able to just type in something and get on there, and we could do and talk about what we want. Because we tried it last year about this time, and it was a little bit too complicated, so we went to a simpler one, GNJ.Media. But with GNJ.Media, we could chat during the show, but there's nowhere for the shows to be stored and nowhere for the conversations to be continued. You understand what I'm saying? We have to go to the other social media networks to do all that stuff. But anyway, if you want to get your ancestors on the list, follow us on Ujamaa Journey. Follow us. Get on the follow list. Get on our email list. When we email you, you can respond to the email. And in the response to the email, you just place your ancestors in there. And it just don't have to be the ancestors. If you have questions for us, you have suggestions for us, you offended by something that I said, you want to big up me on one of the rants that I did, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do some constructive criticism, whatever, right? Just don't troll me. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, just go on and you get on that list, and we'll be able to communicate. You be able to communicate with Ujamaa Journey, and especially communicate with me. Those of you that's on the other networks and you see this, you need to get on the email list, and then you can still get in touch with us through those other platforms. I don't know how soon I'll be checking them, but I check them every now and then, all right? But we lift up our glass. We salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up that glass. We salute that creator, and we say, Ashe. Hey, family, we lift up our glass. We salute our personal ancestors, which we do every morning at 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us on any of our platforms because we stream on all of them, right? So we make it as easy as possible for people to be able to show up at a certain time and know that something's supposed to go down, all right? And y'all know that if it's not going down, you know something wrong, right? It's a signal. Be like, oh, okay, right? We lift up our glass. We salute our personal ancestors. We throw that extra spice on them this morning. We say, Ashe. And then, family, we move to what we came here to do. We toasted the moment. We lifted up the moment. We are on Ujamaa Toast. We're giving all the Ujamaa babies a round of applause. Saluting the Ujamaa babies, or Ujamaa our babies. Here we go, family. I want you to remember, I want you to think about what Ujamaa means. I want you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Ujamaa. I want you to have discussions about Ujamaa. I want you to share Ujamaa. I want you to lift Ujamaa up. I want you to, most importantly, practice Ujamaa, right? And teach somebody who might be interested in learning about it. It in as many variations as we have it in Ujamaa. Now, also, family, I want you to realize the importance of the moment. You were born in this moment for a purpose. And the only thing that you need to be concerned about is whether or not you are fulfilling that purpose. You got it? So we lift up our glass in this moment. We salute Ujamaa. Ujamaa, for those that don't speak the language, means cooperative economics. The demonic principle that goes along with it is reciprocity. The M7 principle that goes with it is gratitude. The color is green. Polarity is the hermetic principle of the day. Male name is Yao. Female name is Ya. We lifting up our glass and we salute this moment in time. And we say, Ashe. Then family, we lift up our glass, and where we going? Very simple journey. We're going to move from the present to our future. We lifting up our glass to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We lift up our glass and we lift it up high and we salute them. We toast them in advance, and so that they can toast us when it's our time. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, family, we want to lift up those family members that are sick and shed in, those that might be struggling with something and they need some balanced healing energy in their life. We're lifting them up and we're lifting them up high. We want to send out energy to Sister Elder Debbie Bowie. We want to lift up and send energy out to Elder Tony West, who is at the hospital and has made it to the house. And we want to send energy out to Elder Lumala. You know what I'm saying? I will see how he's doing tonight. And then we want to send out energy to Brother Quasi. All right? We lifting it up. We're lifting it up. Come on now. Come on now. If you got something, go on, say them. I'm going to hold it up for a second. We lift them up and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Found that wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years, as we say in GNJMedia.support, because this is our thing. And last but not least, 2 Black. If you don't know, you need to learn. Join the culture, family. Stop playing. Some of y'all out there playing. Too old. Too old to be playing. What you doing? Playing them games. Come on now. Are you serious? I think they serious. Go on, sip down your help drink.